Alright, this begins Chapter 3, Lesson 7, dealing with multiplying decimals. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Try again. Let's go into see what you remember from the previous lesson. So, multiplying decimals. We're going to multiply 1 and 26 hundredths times 4. So your answer A, 1 and 34 hundredths, B, 4 and 26 hundredths, C, 5 and 4 hundredths, or D, 5 and 14 hundredths. And your answer is... Now we're going to find 8 and 63 hundredths times 7. Is the answer A, 15 and 63 hundredths, C, 56 and 31 hundredths, C, 59 and 30 hundredths, or D, 60 and 41 hundredths. And your answer is... Now we're going to find 9 and 2 tenths times 11. Is the answer A, 101 and 2 tenths, B, 99 and 2 tenths, C, 91 and 2 tenths, or D, 20 and 2 tenths. And your answer is... Now we're going to find 3 times 8 and 3 hundredths. Is the answer A, 24 and 6 hundredths, B, 24 and 9 hundredths, C, 11 and 6 hundredths, or D, 28 and 39 hundredths. And your answer is B. Alright, so now Alan bought 4 decks of playing cards. If each deck cost $1.46, how much did he spend all together? Is the answer A, $4.38, B, $4.46, C, $5.84, or D, $8.95. And your answer is C. So now, what is the area of this rectangle? So remember, to find the area, you take length times width. Is the answer A, 2 and 2 tenths centimeters squared, B, 14 and 6 tenths centimeters squared, C, 49 and 6 tenths centimeters squared, or D, 86 and 42 hundredths centimeters squared? And your answer is C. Alright, so now today we're going to multiply decimals by decimals. So we're going to take 8 and 3 tenths times 2 and 9 tenths. And so, using our estimation, firsthand it gives an idea of where we're going with this number. And so we're going to use our counting decimal places. So we're going to multiply like we were multiplying 2-digit numbers. And then when we're done, we'll add our 2 decimal places in at the end. Notice you have 2 decimal places in the start of the problem, 2 decimal places at the end of the problem. So our answer is 24 and 7 tenths, and when we compare the estimate to the product we actually got, our answer is reasonable. So now we're going to find 3 and 8 tenths times 2 and 3 tenths. Is the answer A, 874 thousandths, B, 8 and 74 hundredths, C, 87 and 4 tenths, or D, 847. Just think of it logically compared to the estimate. And your answer is B. So you would do 4 times 2, that would be 8. Now we're going to find 12 hundredths times 5 and 3 tenths. So we're going to estimate first of all. So the number is going to be actually pretty small. Not that it'll actually work out to be 0, but notice we have 2 decimal places in our 12 hundredths and 1 in our 5 and 3 tenths. So our answer is going to have 3 decimal places. Multiply as if we were multiplying with whole numbers. And notice that our number is less than 1. So when we compare our answer to the estimate, we can say that our product is reasonable. Now we're going to find 31 hundredths times 2 and 9 tenths. Is the answer A, 899 thousandths, B, 899, C, 89 and 9 tenths, or D, 899. And your answer is A. So now what we're going to do, we're going to evaluate 6 and 8 tenths times R, where R is equal to 92 hundredths. So we're just going to plug in and replace R with the 92 hundredths, and we're just going to multiply like normal. multiplies if we are whole with the whole numbers. We've got 3 decimal places in the top part of it, so we're going to have 3 decimal places in the bottom part of it. And if you think about it, 6 8/10 times 92. 92 is almost 1, so 6 8/10 times 1 would be, well, 6 8/10, and look how close it is. Alright, you try this one. Evaluate 2 9/10 times W if W is equal to 46 thousandths. See answer A, B, C, or D. And your answer is B. Alright, so Carmen earns $4.60 an hour working part-time as a painter's assistant. She worked a total of 15 3/4 hours 1 week. How much money did Carmen earn? So we're going to take the amount of hours that she worked times the amount of money she makes. And so we know it's going to be about 80 hours. Here we have 2 decimal places on the top, 2 decimal places on the bottom, so our answer is going to actually have 4 decimal places. Multiplies if we're multiplying with whole numbers. And product has 4 decimal places. We can drop the 2 zeros at the end because they're equal to the same thing. And so she earned $72.45. So Susan earns $5.80 working at a local video store. She worked a total of 28 1/4 hours 1 week. How much money did she earn? Is it A, $16.39, B, $163.85, C, $168, or D, $1,638.50? And your answer is? And that concludes